Yeah, seriously though. Alayna! I love it! That's flowers! I told her I was going to.
Who gives this woman to this man to be married? Please be seated. Friends and family, on behalf of Alayna and Chase, I would like to thank you all for being part of this important day. Whether it be in person or virtually, your presence means the world to our bride and groom. Destiny took its time getting Alayna and Chase together. They went to the same junior high, but never crossed each other's paths. They moved into the same community, but never met. It was like they were circling each other while learning life's lessons. Finally, fate stepped in, and these two crazy kids met through friends and Facebook. From that point forward, it was as if these two were destined to be together. Chase being laid back, and Alayna with her big heart and outgoing personality, they just clicked. With that being said, marriage is a sacred institution. It is a tradition of partnership, of trust, and of dependence on one another to navigate the sometimes stormy seas of life. People have said that marriage requires things like work, like commitment, and sacrifice. Certainly all those things are true. No matter what it looks like in the end, a healthy marriage always needs a solid foundation. It begins with love. But what does that mean? People say they love chocolate. Is that the same love we need for a solid marriage? Of course not. The love we need comes from being willing to make those sacrifices. The love we need comes from being committed to working through everything together and maintaining open communications, even when it's difficult. The love we need makes the work it takes to maintain it all to be worth it. On top of that foundation of love, a mixture of work, sacrifice, and commitment, we can build things like trust and intimacy and all the beautiful things that make marriage worthwhile. In Romans 12, verse 9 through 16, it encourages us to honor our spouses. Love must be sincere. Hate what is evil. Cling to what is good. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. Never be lacking in zeal, but keep your spiritual fervor serving the Lord. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer, and live in harmony with one another. Alayna and Chase, are you ready to proclaim that foundation of love for one another in the sight of the heavens and these witnesses? May I have the reins, please? Please join hands. Chase, do you take Alayna to be your lawfully wedded wife? Will you honor and cherish her, love, trust, and commit to her through joy and pain, sickness and health, whatever life may throw at you both until death do you part? Please place the ring on her finger and repeat after me, Chase. Alayna, I give you this ring as a symbol of my enduring love, my eternal faith, and my undying devotion to you. Let this ring be a symbol that we are one. Alayna, do you take Chase to be your lawfully wedded husband? Will you honor and cherish him, love, trust, and commit to him through joy and pain, sickness and health, and whatever my life may throw at you both until death do you part? Please place the ring on his finger and repeat after me. Chase, I give you this ring as a symbol of my enduring love, my eternal faith, and my undying devotion to you. Let this ring be a symbol that we are one. The bride and groom have chosen to affirm their love by the lighting of a unity candle. They signaled their desire to not only join as one in their union, but also unite two families together as one.
What would I do without your smile? Drawing me in and you kicking me out. I got my head spinning, no kidding. I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so busy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind.
Alayna and Chase have formalized their bond between themselves by giving and receiving of rings. Therefore, by the power vested in me, it is now my pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. Chase, you may kiss your bride. Friends and family, it's my honor to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Chase Gomez.
As a young boy, for my brother, I would always make him corn. Just corn with a big, like, half tub of butter on top. So, and this man, crazy as he is, would always eat it just to make me happy. And, you know, since he's kind of married and doesn't need me anymore, right? I'm officially going to give Alayna the corn duty, and I did bring some. All for you. Anyway, don't forget the butter. That is key. The butter. Half up. That's all. And that's about it. To do with.
Okay, my name is Samantha Timmerman. I've known Alayna for probably close to 10 years now. We met while working at Victoria's Secret, and she noticed that I did not know how to fold yoga pants. So she kind of did a little skip on over and showed me how to correctly fold them and asked me who taught me. I was like, well, no one. They kind of just threw me out here. So that was how everything started. She then proceeded to tell me that she was a API at K-State. I was a Tri-Delta at KU, so I kind of gave her a very shocked, concerned look of, oh, okay. But through all of my hesitations, she showed that she was just an amazing friend, and all of my hesitations were wrong, and she ended up being my work wife, my travel buddy, and one of my best friends. So it paid me a lot, but I came and visited her in Manhattan for St. Patty's Day, as well as some Katie games. I kind of got food sometimes, but oh well. Sorry. Then we also traveled to Las Vegas for my 21st birthday. That was super fun. Also feels like a long time ago. And then after we graduated, Alayna moved down to Arkansas. And, sorry, I'm not sure. I drove, I don't even know how many hours, probably like 6 or 7, down to visit her, and then we went and drove to Nashville together. That was our first trip together to Nashville. And I know that it was very important trip to Alayna, and I would make that trip 100 more times for you. There's no one else I would do that for. Sorry. I'm a crier as well. But Faith ended up bringing her back to Kansas City, and she got a job at Farmers Insurance, where we both ended up working, so obviously we both don't work there anymore. But during this time, both of our love lives changed. I got engaged and married, and then she met the lovely groom that's sitting right there. And I knew that he was so special to her because when she talked about him, she smiled just a little bit bigger. Her eyes just got really bright, and I hadn't seen her that happy in ever, probably. Sorry. And she was even more Alayna than she already was. And even when they hit a rough patch, their love was so strong, and faith always brought them back together. And Alayna and I have been through many adventures and many trips together, but I'm so excited for both of you to take the greatest adventure together, which is marriage. I love you both, and I'm so happy for you, and I'm really sorry that I'm crying. Right? It's just what I do. All right, cheers to the couple.
Hey everyone, my name is Sarah, and I was granted the great privilege of being Alayna's maid of honor. So, life has an incredible way of putting the right people in your life at the right time, and I think I've gotten really lucky. Alayna and I met in high school in American Sign Language class. And we were drawn to each other almost instantly. Almost like the universe picked us up, dropped us in the same room, and said, here's your best friend. When the universe decides something like that, it tends to be a permanent situation. One where no matter the circumstance, you'll always have that chosen person there for you in your life. Like most, our lives have created a million teeny tiny paths to which we can follow, that any way we choose to go is the right choice. It's meant to happen, and it's already mapped out, and we just have to walk forward and trust and love along the way. When you met Chase on the same path, I got to see your map light up, and I knew that this was going to be a permanent part of your journey. So here we are, still best friends in the same room. I couldn't be more happy or more proud to be by your side for this incredible moment and to watch you and Chase continue walking forward together along your shared path as wife and husband. I love you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jessica. I'm Alayna's sister. And I'd like to offer my congratulations and best wishes to the happy couple. Alayna is, at her very core, a Kansas woman. Someone who not even tornadoes can push around. She's also incredibly kind, willing to shoulder much for those she loves. She's fierce and loyal and sensitive and sarcastic, and I tell you all of this because for years, I've had to remind myself that she's not just my younger sister. And it's hard for me to reconcile with that because early on, my life was defined by her presence. I couldn't be an older sister without her. With Alayna, my identity changed. I wanted to protect her and have whatever books or television or outside influences suggested our relationship should be. TV was wrong about the cool older sister trope, though, because Alayna's so much cooler than I am. Growing up together was never dull, with music night, dance parties, the occasional family road trip, and plenty of time to learn from one another. I am proud of her. I am in awe of how strong she is and how deeply she cares for others. And I am so happy that she has found joy and comfort with Chase. Chase, because of Alayna, your identity changes today too. I am immensely grateful to you for how deeply you love and cherish her, for the way you tease and play with her, and for the fact that you have made her happiness your utmost priority. She got stuck with me, but she chose you. So thank you for being her advocate, adventure buddy, confidant, and life partner. Welcome to our family. It is said that there are 4 things in life that you must never do: lie, steal, cheat, or drink. But if you must lie, lie in the arms of the one you love. If you must steal, steal away from bad company. If you must cheat, cheat death. And if you must drink, drink in the moments that take your breath away. As this is one of those moments, I will ask everyone to raise their glasses to toast the health and happiness of Alayna and Chase. We love you both. Sláinte.
From the time Alayna was like literally 1 year old before she could even talk, which I know that fascinates anyone about her. She could talk now. I pretended, when I came home from work one night, I pretended she was having a piece of chocolate. And I pretended to reach for it. She pulled it back. And she's like I said, a hero. She couldn't talk. She was barely walking. And she pulled it away, and I pretended to cry. And I was really sad, and she looked at me, and she looked at the chocolate. And she looked at me, and looked at the chocolate again. And she handed me the chocolate. So, and I knew what her soul was because she was so giving, willing to give up this little piece of chocolate to me. And she's that way in life. She will do whatever she can for the people that she loves. By the way, I did get the chocolate back, just for the record. But, you know, it was such a moment because my heart swelled up. It's like, gosh, I know what your personality is going to be, and you're going to bless this world in such a good way and find the right people that she's found and walked through this life with. You're the youngest. I guess we're supposed to stop here, right? Because you're so good. Yeah. Without the moms, I think moms don't get enough credit. The mothers of the groom and the mothers of the bride never get, we get to do all the good stuff, you know, stand up and make fools of ourselves, toasts and things like that. But really, these are the reasons. It's easier. But without the women in the world, there would be none of you. But, so for the record, women are more important than men. It's a long story.
But you're not done. You're not done.
Bye.
Jerry?
I can't raise the glass if I don't have one.
It's in your pocket.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. This is why I'm ADD, so you know where she gets it. Okay. A long time ago.
Oh no!
Alayna gave me a coupon book when she was like about 5.
He doesn't redeem them ever.
And it says Happy Father's Day coupons. And it says, I heart you, expires never. I want to make an addendum here about a year later. I pointed out to her that it said never expires. She took this from my drawer and wrote, good for one use. It's a true story. So, things like, Dad, I promise to load the dishwasher when asked without complaining, even though she doesn't know how to load a dishwasher properly. Amy, true? Thank you. Dad, I promise to give you a shoulder massage when asked. From Alayna, oh, this is a good one. Iron my clothes when asked. Oh, the best. Pick up my stuff when asked without complaining. Chase, I am going to. Yes, I am, sir. Yes. I'm going to pass this on to you so you, sir, can take advantage of those. I was never able to get advantage of those. Have a great evening, y'all. Thanks for coming. Now you get to drink. Come on.
Love you.
So,